I just need to say this before like the rest of the video that I haven't got the best camera. I don't even know. I'm doing it again. I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking on my camera. It's a bit pants, really. So I need to get a decent webcam and a decent microphone because this isn't very good. So I do apologise for the quality of the sound and the quality of the picture. But I will get there and get a better webcam. So, and it does sound like I'm shouting. So yeah, I just apologise for the quality. Okay, bye. I want to start involving some of my writings and like old videos and photos. Just some things that I've done in the past. I want and how I've looked, how I've felt, how I've looked. I want to start, involving that into some of my YouTube. So I'm going to show you a couple of clips of me when it was about 3 years ago when I lived in my old house. I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So where I lived before, I was there 5 years, and that was probably the worst time of my life, with depression and being trapped in my own mind. And but as soon as I moved, things are really progressing a lot, and I'm becoming the person that I'm meant to be becoming. I really believe that I'm out of my. I think it might have been like a chapter or like a cycle that I was in. It was a cycle of confusion, of frustration, of fear, depression, suicide as well. And I'm thankful that I'm out of that now. I've moved, I've come into a different energy. I've come back to my hometown, moved into this house in August 2018. And since then, everything is just like taking off. I'm getting more focused in my mind. And I think it's about time that I did start incorporating some of the things that I've gone through in the past, because I've kept it all to myself. I've wrote things down. I've wrote things down. I've done journals, diaries. I've took like video diaries, and just keeping my progress of what's gone on. It looks like there's a face there. Look, there's a face. Yeah, we'll come to that another time. Yeah, so I'm going to show you a couple of videos of how I was in 2018, and just to say that you can do anything in life. Anyone can do anything in life, and the mind is very powerful, and anybody can overcome any hard times in their head. And I'm proof of that. And obviously there is a lot of other people out there that go through really bad times and get through it, and then they get on with their life. I really care about a lot of people, and I care about the world, and I care about the vibration that this world is resonating at. The 3D world. This is probably another thing that I need to go into another day, but we are the 3D world, but the third dimensional world. That's all to do with the fear-based emotions, all the ego and the stressy and all the bad negative emotions. This is in the 3D world, and we're coming out of that. We're probably already out of it, and our minds are out of it, and going into another higher dimensional world, and it's all love, and it's inevitable that we go into this to this new world where there's love in that. So I will explain a little bit more about that. Yeah, already the people that do watch my videos know that I jump from one thing to another thing to another thing. But yeah, so I'm going to show you a couple of videos now. And this is what I want. And it's not to make anybody upset that loves me or cares for me. I'm past that. It was part of me. I know why, reasons, things that happened in my life, and I'm getting more focused every day, every month. So here we go. So it's, I don't know what time it is. It's 10 to 6, and I've had a spurt of energy, so I'm going to have a bath
going to wash up as well. The spurt of energy gives me a bit of not just I wouldn't say happy feeling, but a feeling that I can get on with things as normal and feel a bit normal while doing it. So the energy that I get, they're only coming waves, but when I get them, I feel okay. And it's when they go, because they soon go, it is when I feel a bit down and depressed again. And I'm just walking upstairs, I get so out of breath walking up the stairs. So yeah, I'm just going to have a bath and fill the washing up. I've emptied the bins, and we'll see how I go. Video diary, Friday 25th or 6th of May 2018. Having a bad day. Feel really lethargic. I've cried about 3-4 times. I want to cry again. I've tried to keep my depression down, like from anybody. It's hard to smile, and it's hard to say, yeah, I'm okay. And it's hard to try and portray that you're okay for so long. It just gets on top of you. There's nothing that I look forward to in life. My life, I feel it's just wasn't meant to have a happy life. I sit at home day in and day out. Just money stops me from going anywhere nice. My car at the moment is knackered, so I can't just go and have a drive. I just feel that there's nobody that I can turn to that really understands depression. I have thought of suicide, and I've thought about it more this year than I ever did, even the times that I tried. It's like I'm planning. I'm 47 and I don't enjoy my life. The only times I enjoy my life is when I'm psychotic, when I feel free inside of worry, free inside of like, who cares of what people care about. I don't even know what I'm saying there, but basically I have to try and be okay for everybody else. Nobody knows what's going on. They just think I'm alright. I'm not alright. Vic is going to stay 2 nights a week. Bethany thinks it's because I don't cope being alone. It's not about that. It's about what's happened in my life and where's it going to go? Is it going to stay the same? And I really can't handle my next 5 years being like the last 10 years, and it's been the same. Stuck in, not enjoying myself, not going anywhere, not laughing, not joking. And then hearing about everybody's holidays and, well, we've been here, we've been there. Oh, that's lovely. And I am happy for them. But it's just they don't realise that is kind of my holidays, like people explaining about their holidays. I'm just stuck. Fed up, stuck. We'll see what the next day brings.
So looking back on that, I mean, I don't even associate that bit at that. Like me being there, I don't associate myself. I wasn't myself back then. And I'll say back then, obviously it was only like 2018. And it will be upsetting for anybody that cares for me or loves me to see that. But I just want people to realise it doesn't matter how down you are, how depressed you are, you can sort it out. And it's all about the energy, and the energies that we take on and the stresses that we take on. We can manifest different energies and in ourselves, and manifest that, it's the energy that we take on, and we become depressed, or stressed, or frustrated, or confused, because we're holding on to the energy. So it's really important that the emotions that we go through, that we accept them, we face them, and we accept them. Get out of the way, dog. We can't just brush off our emotions. We can't just like well, I don't really know what I'm saying, but I do that. It's like fear. I think if somebody says they're not fearful of anything, I would say that they're lying. 9 times out of 10, somebody is always afraid of something. I was always afraid of the negative, like, dark energy that was around me. And at the end of the day, I think a lot of that energy was myself. I think we really would fear ourselves more than anything that we think is there. We're living in a polarity world. So you can't have good without bad. You can't have up without down. You can't have white without black. You can't have female without male. And it goes with what's in our soul as well. We have got good and bad in our souls. So it's up to us to get that balance inside. And I do believe that because we're in the 3D solid matter world, I know there's proper terms for all this, but we're in the 3D world. And there's the astral world, and I believe that in the astral world, I know I'm a good person. I know I've got care and compassion, but in this other world, there is the opposite to what I am. There's the fear, the I'll say evil side, but it's the dark energy side of me is in that world. I have faced my dark side. I've gone through my life and been in that fear of, back then, thinking that demons were around me. Perhaps they were, perhaps they weren't, I don't know, but a lot of it was me, and I was bringing my own kind of demon to me. So I faced it. I faced that. So yes, going back to my video, it's probably upsetting for a lot of people to see that, and for me, I'm just proud of who I am today. I want it to be known that you can get past anything in your mind. You just need to understand that the emotions from the past, you need to address them, you need to accept them, and nothing happens for no reason. It happens for a reason. If you're in depression at the moment, it's not for the rest of your life. It's for just a time period until you can accept what's going on, and then just leave it. And don't want anything in life. Don't want to be out of the depression. Don't want to be living a happy life. Don't want this. Don't want that, because the universe is not going to give what you want. It's going to give you the opposite. So if you want something, it's going to give you the opposite. You want to come out of depression, it's going to keep you in depression. Yeah, so at the moment we'll just leave that here, and see what else. Okay, bye. So this picture was took in June 2018. So the left one was on the way to the hairdressers, the right one is on the way back. So I'm just showing the grey hair that I had. So June 2018, it's coming very towards the end of my 5-year depression, and so I'm just saying about the grey hair, and I can't believe that the grey hair has disappeared. to that extent. It was like covered the whole of my head on the top. So yeah, that's 2018. This next one is when I was in hospital, November 19th, 2019. So you can see that the grey is lifting. It's still there a little bit. Yes, it's still there, but it's lifting. So the next picture, March 2020. It's virtually gone. There's just a tiny bit there. This picture is when I was in hospital. So it was March 2020, and it was the February before when things really changed. That I come to terms with a lot of things. I come totally back together again. And you can certainly tell. So this was, there's big changes in myself in small gaps of 3 months. Every 3 months, every 4 months, there's a big change, and it's all heading to where I need to get to. There you go. And I just want to say that I am getting grey. Obviously, I'm getting grey, but to the extent that it was, no, I'm not getting it to the extent of it was. I was just covered. But everything's good. Everything's hunky dory. I shouldn't say everything's hunky dory, because I mean, at the moment, in the world, there's a lot of confusion. In the world, there's a lot of fear, and people are like, don't know what's going on. But I just think, like, when you've sorted out some things in your own self, you get to realise what is actually going on. So it's like I can sit back and I can say that these last 2-3 years in my life have been the best mind-wise, and been the best emotional for me than ever. And I can just sit back and watch the world in the confusion, in the frustration, in the fear, because that's what's projected out into the world. That's what is projected from the media, from what they're watching, and they're believing everything that's going on, and not looking into why it's going on. But that's what I say, people won't look into themselves, because it is a scary thing to go deep into your mind, deep into your soul, and find out who you actually are. It's and then you just literally fighting against your own self, and you're fearing yourself. The deeper you go, the emotion that you go into, you're fearing yourself. And we can be to the scale of 100% dark or 100% light in love. But it's what drives you to be. I mean, I think it's very easy to I think it's easier for someone to get angry and to shout, to be the big person, like, and to be a bully. It's easier for a person to actually do that than actually be of love and actually care about someone and show your emotion. So many people think that they're embarrassed to show that side of them. They need to put that persona on. But then them sort of people, you will never learn. They'll never learn. They'll never learn anything about themselves. So I hope you all get the gist of what I'm saying. And yeah, so yeah, and that's my video for today. Okay, bye.